shall we actually? Ruben with £6, say £6 for Hamp Hamp. Rose, Drag Me. What about that film? Drag Me to Hell. Horrible. Sharon, Sankar, Roxy, Foxy, Dumb Blonde. There was no Roxy, but I somehow changed Foxy to it. I apologise, you are just Foxy and not Roxy. Anyway, let's go for the dozens now, because I've been dying to get my hands on these, because they just seem to be great at the moment, the first and the third. Let me just show you how to cover any of them, first of all. So 2 to 1 is your return, you can see. We're highlighting the numbers that you get included. And you'll notice they are in numerical order, actually, as well, the dozens. On the table itself. So we keep highlighting this, but third dozen, look how fantastic third dozen is. It's got the hottest and the coldest, and 2 hot and another cold number. Second dozen has nothing, and the first has 2 cold and 2 hot. Now I can tell you that actually the third dozen is the hottest, at 35% for here. Wow, second dozen's coldest with nothing in it at all. 32%. Not a huge gap, but it might be that you play by the hots and colds, or you might play by what covers your lucky numbers. So if, like me, you liked cold numbers, I'd probably end up covering the hottest dozen. So that can be quite confusing, but it really depends on what you want to include in your selection tonight. Just so you know though, for example, £1 down on the third dozen will turn into £3 back, okay? So you triple your original stake. That is how it works. Okay, so that's a dozen information for you. Now the columns are quite similar, but they are slightly different in terms of what you're covering. So we'll show you those in a few rounds' time, so you better stay tuned for that. For now, let's go for this. And it's in the dozen that we just talked about, the hottest dozen, the third dozen, the one that I said I would have probably gone for. You see? I told you so. I'm not often right, so I like to gloat when I am. We've got a player with £12, £6 for Kerr. We've got Hamp Hamp with £6. Drag Me. Big Zazul. Fishing! Roni, Sharon and Victor. I've been fishing once. I don't like the idea of putting a hook through a... It's not very nice, is it? Or when they hit them on the head and things, and they're just like flipping around on the boat. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it, the idea of fishing? Really, it's not very nice. I think I threw mine back in, but the man was like, it's got a little hole now, it's not going to survive. I was only about 5. Anyway, you've got 1 minute 12 seconds on the clock to get your bets in and confirmed tonight with us. If you're thinking of joining us, think no more. Do. Stop thinking and do. Maybe you want to join us on the website. It's a freebie. You can go online, register your details there and play with all our fantastic games. Alternatively though, the phone number is great as well. Those of you who don't have a computer or aren't on the internet, things like that, you have got the option to use the phone, absolutely fine. Or you might just prefer to use the phone anyway. You might prefer to talk to somebody because you do actually talk to a real person, and that might be an advantage for some people. I know for me, I do like to know when I'm registering with something that the other person on the other line is like, yeah, you're definitely in, you're confirmed, and any questions that you might have, you can ask them and that kind of thing. So it just depends on what kind of person you are. But either or will do, and then you can start playing with us whenever you want to. We're here every day, by the way, from 6 o'clock in the evening till 4 o'clock in the morning, in fact. But we have games 24/7. Thank you. Nice to be appreciated, that is, isn't it? From 4 in the morning through till 6 in the evening tomorrow, we've got another roulette game called Roulette Nation Express. Enjoy it, it's fun. Tables closed. If you eat lots of oranges, do you actually turn orange? Is it true? I've heard someone ate a big box of satsumas and turned slightly orange in shade. I don't know if I believe that. If I eat a load of apples, will I turn red? Peaches, will I turn peach? Lemons, will I turn yellow? Oh my goodness. Quite scary. Anyway, 1 minute 40 seconds on the clock. Oh, we had loads of winners there. Trojan was at the top though. Congratulations to you. Well done. So we had 3 36s in the last 9 spins there, haven't we? And in fact, the last 6 spins. Pretty popular. And it is a hot number, 15 times now, the last 300 spins. Anyway, let's go back to our columns. We haven't done those yet. We did the dozens last time. The columns are consisting of A, B or C. Here's the example. Going on in columns A and C, but what's the news?